All right. Hopefully this this works. Although I think, yeah, my microphone's working. All right. I see it in the bottom corner. Well, good evening, all. I hope you are all well. I don't know. I don't think I actually played the other characters. Maybe I did. I'm back to Wizard. I've been swapping around my characters a lot. I wanted to try and play everything so that I could make a review on all the classes. And so now that I've played everything but one, I feel pretty confident that I can actually make a pretty good tier list, and then also just make some basic class reviews as well, and like how to play most of the classes. So I'll eventually have to get to Demon Hunter, which is the class I didn't play, so that I can realistically do one for the Demon Hunter. But from what I hear, the Demon Hunter is by far the weakest class in the game right now, so that will need some love. Oh, I should post in Discord. That would be a thing. That would make a lot of sense. Then anyone who I normally play with could join me too. I could have buds on. This game is best played with friends, by the way. If you ever have, if you have friends, definitely this is the way to go. Alrighty. Oi. Okay. Well. Okay. I just got brought straight into Rifts. That's something. I should let them know that I told my wife that she could join me too. I had interests to Alright, let's... Oh gosh. So this little redness around all of my skills means that that I will take damage every time I use my skills. So you'll actually see, like, every time I use a skill up there, so I'll tap 4 right now. Boom, my health goes down a bit. But I also have shortened cooldowns, so I can just sort of spam my abilities, and I can move really, 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 really fast. So I should let them know that my wife is going to join me for the 10. Let's see. I hold... Alright. Ooh, Demon Spire. Right. Alright. I move super fast. Hello, whoever has joined me. I have not yet posted in my little advertising forums that I can post in. I get that on my channel, it's there, but I also know that my channel has been a Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest channel up until now, so I don't actually expect enormous support on my channel for Immortal for a while, but we'll see. I'm still going to be posting some Puzzle Quest stuff, but the main game that I plan to cover moving forward is definitely going to be Diablo. Alright, let's see if we get anything good. One of the really fun things when you're playing with a group, when they're doing 10 crest runs, so my group has been doing some 10 crests, is in party chat, you actually get to see what they find. So we can actually go through... Ooh, they found a Jade. That's actually the best gem in the game. It's only a 2 out of 5, but still, that's really cool. And then he got a 2 out of 5 star right there. So that's 2 5-star gems that dropped. for my party right there, which is pretty sweet, actually. Really, really lucky. Let's see, what if I go to... I don't know which one I go to. Oh, I'd have to actually go to YouTube's... Here we go. YouTube. And I go to my own channel, which is wacky to me. It's always weird to go to my own channel, you know? Let's see, is this it? No. Is this it? No, it's being a meanie puss. Well, that's fine. It's welcome to be a meanie puss. I know, I use odd language. I should use, like, normal people language sometimes. It would get me somewhere, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just keep doing that. Oh, they can be. Let me run 10 with Nell and Duchess 2. Join you 2 for the final. Cool. I'll let her know we are going to do them now. Want to join us? It's just me sending my wife a message so that she knows that she can join us. I told my wife. Right. We gotta be good. Woo! Yay! Okay, it doesn't include my thumbnail. How dare! I should work on that. And then over here, where's media? Here's media. Ba-doo. Cool. All right, back here we go. All right, my wife is on. All right, so let me invite people, and then, woo-woo, Streamlabs. We'll go back here. All right, let's invite people and do these 10 Crest runs, shall we? All right, Kai invited me, so I can invite Brenda. My wife is Brenda. For those of you that did not know. All right. Let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. I suppose that we could invite other people. I know a bunch of people on, so well, I might as well do it in clan. I always try to invite clan people to join for 10 Crest rounds first. And then I open it up to other people just because I like to help people that I know, ideally. Right. I should add this. So a very generous benefactor actually donated to the channel so that I could do the 2 sets of 10 Crest runs. So thank you very much if you're watching this or you wind up watching it later. You know who you are. I'll let you stay anonymous unless you otherwise say that you don't want to be some other time. But thank you so much for donating and letting me do this on my channel. Really, really cool of you. Hello to my viewer that just popped on as I knee my desk. That was a really smooth move. So really quickly, if you've never done a 10 Crest run, normally when you put crests in, you'll see that with yellow crests, it caps you out at 3. Whereas you'll see here that Kai the Destroyer has the 3 and then a 7 right there for his crests. So what you do is if you go to your legendaries, so we take out these yellow ones, and we put in our legendaries. Once you put in the 3, if you have more to add, you can actually get this new thing to pop up, which says add 7. And then you put those ones on in. And then that makes it so that you're running with 10 total crests. Which is always sweet because then, you know, you get the good stuffs. All right, let's let them know. Let's do it. Let's do it. So what's really cool when you're doing a 10 crest run is at the end when you see the chest appear. So at the end of a run, you're going to see a chest appears, and that's what drops all of your gems and whatnot. If the chest has a white glow coming out of it, that means that you're going to get a 5-star gem, which is really sweet, and then removes the last harmful effect. Okay, I'll go with Lightning Nova. And so it's sort of like a way of previewing before the gems actually pop out of the chest if you're going to get a 5-star, which is pretty sweet. And when I say 5-star, I don't mean that it's like necessarily a 5 out of 5-star, just an X out of 5-star, right? Because in Diablo Immortal, the gems can be different variations of 5 stars. So the 5-star gems can come out as 2-star gems, as 3-star gems, as 4-star gems, or as 5 out of 5-star gems. And so the number of stars the gem has simply increases your resonance, which increases all your stats by a percent based on your resonance, and then your combat rating, which is ultimately what lets you engage in higher end activities in the game for PvE. So resonance is a stat that's important for PvE and PvP, but is definitely most important for PvP because you get this sort of like base set of stats, and then the resonance increases it by a percent, and then your combat rating is what's going to ultimately let you do your full damage and take minimum damage from monsters in PvE. So just fun little info about difference between resonance and combat rating. So the gems that you get, right? The more stars on the gem, the more combat rating it's going to provide, and the more resonance it's going to provide as well. And you actually get significantly more resonance from gems that are 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. Although those ones are like crazy hard to find. Your chance of getting one is like well below 1%. However, there are a few of the 5-star gems where the 4-star variants are actually, like, to a degree reasonable, like purchasable as a free-to-play player, if you just save up all of your platinum from selling your yellow gems. So here, if this chest turns white, that means that I'll be getting a 5-star gem, and so I will be getting a 5-star gem from this chest because it's white. And the 5-star gem is going to be this one right here. It's this white gem. So that white beam is going to be a 5-star gem. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thanks for showing up. It's good to see you. Are you the Sarah from my clan that I know, or are you a new Sarah that I don't know? All right, so here's the Zwensons. So we're going to get to see how many out of 5 stars that is. So when you're done, you can click on the gem summary here, and it will show you all of your gems. And so the Zwenson's Haunting is going to be a 2 out of 5-star gem. Now, I actually didn't have a Zwenson's Haunting before, so that's going to be a new gem for me, which is pretty cool. It means I can tinker around with it, have some fun with some new builds there. But then otherwise, we got some 1-star gems, some 2, and then this 2 out of 5. And so we've got 10 more crests to run here, and hopefully we can pick up another 5-star gem. And if, you know, the RNG lords are kind to us, then it will be more than 2 stars out of 5. So all right, well, let's get rolling. I think that Kai might have more. I'm not sure. I know that I do. Oh, it's Return to Rift, so someone's still in there. Is it Brenda? No, it's Kai. Okay. Go. No doubt. All right, let's roll it. By the way, I'm curious. If any of you are out there and you can hear, do you guys hear my music as well, or do you only hear me? Did Kai get one too? Did I miss that? Kai got Zwenson's Haunting. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's sweet. So you generally get a 5-star gem once every 20 crests. Like that seems to be about the average that I've noticed. So all right. Still Return to Rift. So Kai is still in the Rift. we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do one more set, and then we're actually gonna start farming Hell 5 a little bit with some other friends of ours in our clan, which will be really sweet. They're basically gonna be dragging my corpse through. So here's a really cool thing that you can do if you didn't know this. So when you toggle the different hells in this game, if you toggle, say, Hell 5, and then there's this little eye right here, you click on that, and that'll actually tell you the combat rating that you need for that difficulty. So this requires 5025 combat rating, and I am absolutely a garbage scrub because my combat rating is just a touch under 4400. So they're basically going to be tying me up and dragging my corpse along. So sadly, my corpse is going to be run ragged, but you know, that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so this one's bound to me. You'll see that there's these little like market symbols. That's for gems that you can actually sell. This gem can't be sold. It's bound to me. So unfortunately, I can't sell that one. Yeah, Hell 5. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, Kai's got 10 more too? Jeez Louise. And my wife puts in just one rare gem. My wife is very much free to play unless we do. Sometimes we'll do like a Diablo date night. I don't know if any of you guys ever do like Diablo date nights. They're pretty fun actually. Honestly, I enjoy the Diablo date nights where you just go with your partner and then like you just do some kind of activity in the game together. Or for us, there was one time where we did it where I had her get one of the bundles. It's called Prodigy's Path, where you get 20 crests. And so we both did 10 crest runs together, and that was both of our first times doing the 10 crest runs, which was really fun actually. We both wound up getting some pretty good 5-star gems out of it, which was nice, and that definitely helped to boost our characters a bit. Oh, we got the same modifier here again with these things here, the demon spires for bonus loot. So let's pop them and get that bonus loot, because you know Diablo is very much a loot-based game. Oh man, you know this game is just so fun to play. The only knock that it really has against it is the cost for power, right? That like there's a definite bonus to players who spend money, and so I feel like this game is just hyping people who play it up even more for Diablo 4. Which is like really cool, but also a really odd move in my opinion for Blizzard, just because like Diablo 4 is going to be their own game, and this is their own game. And Blizzard recently announced that I think it's over 50% of their profits are from mobile games, or is the revenue 50% of the revenue is from mobile games right now. Activision Blizzard, and so if Diablo 4 winds up taking a large portion of this game's players out, even like some of the whales, which you just have to assume it will because it's going to be in direct competition with itself, then it's kind of like they're making their own game to hurt themselves, which seems kind of odd to me from a business standpoint. As a player, I'm personally really glad. I'll have a game that I can play on my phone casually, and a game that I can play pretty hardcore on my computer, because as you can see, I'm playing this on my computer anyways. Like, this game runs way more smoothly now on the computer than it does on the phone. Oh, we're getting another 5-star gem. Heck yeah! Are you kidding me? That's the good stuff. Really good luck. A Phoenix Ashes too. That's a really good one. Oh my god, I got two! I got two! Look at that! 2 5-star gems. What? Alright. Let's pick them up. Howler's Call over here. Let's get it. Heck yeah. All right, come on. Give us some higher star ones. Blah. Both 2. Whatever. I can't complain. That's fantastic. That's going to be a huge boon to my character. Sweet. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Are these ones bound to me? The Howler's Call is not bound to me. Okay, I can sell this one. And this one's actually really good because I can use it to upgrade my Phoenix Ashes right here. So to get to rank 3, you need to have more gems of the same type in order to upgrade it, which is sort of like one of the traps of spending money on this game, is that you get a 5-star gem, and you're like, oh great, I got a 5-star gem, and then you want to upgrade the thing, and the upgrade cost is just astronomical. Like, it's out of this world to upgrade these bloody things. And so, like, here, I'll show you guys. So if we really quickly go over here, just in the event that you haven't seen what it's like to try upgrading these 5 stars, we go over here. All right, we go to the jeweler, and we'll just throw in a gem for giggles to make it rank 1. So I'm gonna replace this with the Swenson's because this one's already bound to me, right? So if I want to upgrade my Swenson's, which is currently at a rank 1, it's going to cost me 50 gem pieces, which is just absolutely absurd. I do want my Blessing of the Worthy in there, though. And if I want to upgrade, say, this, which is currently rank 2 to rank 3, you'll see that I need to have a Phoenix Ashes to go into the gem, as well as 75 more gem pieces. So upgrading your gems, especially these 5-star gems, is just brutally expensive. So, totally brutal. Because the game will get you, because you're like, all right, I finally got myself a 5-star gem, right? Like, maybe you just save up your platinum and you're able to buy, like, a Seeping Bile or a Blood-Soaked Jade from the auction house or the marketplace or whatever it's called now. And then, all right, let's see. Do I have anything here that I can post? Oh, well, I have platinum. We like that. Platinum good. Not quite enough to be able to buy something good. How much are our howlers selling for right now? 45. That's really not that much. So, but it's tempting to do that, because what I'm trying to save up for right now is I'm trying to save up for a 4-star one of these. Yeah, see, these are going for 100k. So if I sell this for like 45, I'd sell it for like 47 or so, right? Because we definitely want to make sure it sells. 45, 46. So yeah, if I were to sell it for like 47, let's say that we put it down to the 47. All right, so we're gonna list this one. If these two sell, it'll get me closer. I just need to get closer to that 100 too. Look at that. What a sweetheart. Alright, I'm gonna join with Kai and crew. Over here now. Alright, let's... How do we do this? Huh? Forgotten items? Cool. We like forgotten items. Friends. I supposedly have friends. It's a thing. This one. No. Are they full? If they're full, that's cool. It's totally cool. I can run some Hell 4 stuff. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Kai. Alright. Just check and see if they're full, and while waiting, I'm gonna finish these bounties that I was working on. Yeah, does anyone in the stream have any questions for me about Diablo? You just have any personal questions about Immortal that you want to get off your chest? I am happy to answer them. I like questions. You know, actually, let's try this out. So when you defeat an enemy, dark beasts. Cool. Let's try it. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, okay. Yellow monster. Perfect. We're definitely going to kill these other things way before that thing. I did not see the dark beast. Was it those, like, dark lightning bolt things? think it must have been. Is there a cooldown on Zenzen's? Cannot occur more often than once every 6 seconds. Okay, that's a solid yes. Alright. So this time I'm going to keep my eyes peeled so I can see what it looks like when you get it to trigger. So this will kill something. Okay, that purple thing is the Dark Beast. Okay. Alright, I'm just melting things too fast for that to really do anything here. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be a really good gem to have just for, like, Outer World farming. Because it'll just add extra damage. And extra damage is always your friend in a game like this. Granted, I'll probably wind up foddering it into one of my other gems at some point. Because, you know, my other gems are better, I think, for what I do. Essence of the Worthy is one where it's kind of like, why would Essence of the Worthy, which is a gem that makes it so that when something hits you, you do damage to them. So it's like, why would that one be better? And the simple answer for that one is that my primary game mode that I enjoy playing is PvP. And so people come in and hit you all the time in PvP. And even though I'm a caster, it's one of those things where, like, when melee people come in and try to spank you, it's good to have some extra defense and ways to get rid of them. And so having that extra damage from the Essence of the Worthy is actually really nice. And if I get it high enough, and I think the next rank will do that, it'll also give me damage reduction. And damage reduction is very much your friend in PvP. So we take all of those benefits right there. Damage, check. Reduction, check. All of it, good. They're doing Pit of Anguish rank 4. I need Pit. Well, here. Oh, yeah. Let's do it. I can join Discord chat, actually. I'm not sure if you guys can hear my audio and stuff, though. Like, I mean, I know you can hear me, but, like, can you guys hear, like, the music in the background and stuff? Like, I've got some, I'm gonna butcher this, and I am so sorry for it. I've got lofi beats going in the back. I like to just listen to calm music while I play games. Are you guys able to hear the lofi, or is it just not coming through? Party me! No! Womp womp. Oh well. Is it kind of do anything? 1v1ing? Are they an ancient arena, maybe? That would make sense. I don't know. Something like that. Alright. It's really fun being back on the wizard, in part because in my head I get to do my beam song of whoop, 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 every time my beam comes down. And I don't do it out loud every time because obviously that's going to get old to people who are watching that are not my wife. She gets a kick out of it still. Or maybe, you know, she's just a really, really sweet person and pretends to think it's funny. But I'm going to assume that she's being honest. I want to go in Discord with the others because I think they're going to be in Discord. But I don't know if you guys can hear or not. And the general language that is used in my group of friends is not something that I would doesn't normally use on my channel. Alright, cool. All my bounties are done. So we're going to go ahead and turn them in real quick like. Alright, who's hitting me? You. Stop that. Oh boy. Alright. Bounties completed. Turn them in. What the heck? Why not? Let's go over here. Let's find, Come on, game. It does not like me swapping to this at all. Are you not a Crusader right now, Blitz? Are you not a Crusader right now? Oh. I am so sorry. Oh wait, that's not where we turn things in. Here we go. This is where we do turn. Alright. Alright. While in the party, you can only see the party leader's quests. Alright, I can't pick up more, but that's fine. We can get some of these. Cool. Paragon 200. Alright. Let's see. I feel like I should go for a new tree. How many points do I need to put in? 5, 15. Why can't I do math right now? Oh my god, Kai, you have more? Oh wait, he's not in here. No, he's not. Judas Priest, we just did 2 of them together. He doesn't like us enough, I think. No, he's definitely the real Kai. He actually was the one that sent me the crests to be able to do the runs myself. Have you seen his wife before? They're a really cute couple. No. No. When he sent me the crests, it came with a picture of him and his wife, and they're just a very cute couple. It's kind of fun to be able to put a face to a name too when you're playing a game, like cooperatively with people, you know. That is true, Adam. Yeah, that gives me nightmares. I'm kidding. Oh man. Oh, no, this guy. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Sarah, was that you in my stream, by the way? Oh, okay. Are you able to hear my music, too? Or do you just, like, hear, like, me? Okay, cool. I'm just wondering if people can hear you guys and my music or not. Because on my streaming app, it shows, like, every time you guys talk as computer audio, that it's... But, I don't know. Nice. With good hair. Alright, so we're getting a whole bunch of this stuff here. Fading Ember for this. Oh no, I'm full. Wop, wop, Womp, womp. Oh, okay. It's just Nalthazar. It's in yeah. Yeah, so Twitch's partner program is pretty savage to actually like be able to get monetized, and then
I thought YouTube was. I had like 1,000 followers on YouTube, or subscribers as they called them there. But the 4,000 hours or whatever is ridiculous.
oh, that was really easy for me. My first video had like 600,000 views, and so that helped. You got to do both. So for it to work on YouTube to start with, you need to do both. Okay, cool. I can look into that later. I appreciate you telling me that your guys' voices are coming in low, and then I'm imagining you can't hear the music then.
No, I cannot hear the music.
Okay, I'll tinker with that later.
Are you using like virtual audio, voice meter or something?
No, I just have all of the different like settings set up right now in Streamlabs, and then I just have music running on my computer. But on Streamlabs, it shows that like the audience can hear what I hear, but I just didn't believe it, and so it's sort of good to know that that's generally true, but that that they can hear Discord.
So what I do, I use the regular OBS because of some plugins, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what I do is I use a program called Voice Meter to separate. I make three virtual channels and separate them. One for the game, one for my desktop, and one for chat. Yes. It
Oh, that's
is
interesting.
but I can watch it.
Labs make sure automatically does that.
Yeah, but I also do other things besides this with OBS, besides streaming.
OnlyFans.
So having like different audio
Miami,
inputs
come on,
and
chat.
outputs.
It's not lighting it. I'm sick.
You're going to sleep?
Oh no.
9:36 p.m.
He's still sucking Halo.
Yeah, get out.
Is that your kid?
Yeah. Oh, my kid is
Kids are savage, guys.
he is Halo.
TJ, you still in here?
And
Stop real
destroyed
quick.
properly.
Oh man.
And my friends, like with one hand. He's legit top level Halo. So I don't want to play with him because I'm afraid he will finally beat me at a game.
Okay.
Complaining, like, oh no, I haven't updated my mouse doesn't work. Just like shit like that. Just so he doesn't, because if he beats me, he's never gonna let it go.
You know I'm right next.
Yeah, get out. You know what
We don't even need to
I love this kid. He's great.
Get him on stream, bro.
I know, right? Kid destroys his dad. Boom, roasted.
Ready? If you're still there, click it.
You know, the first time that my younger brother beat me at Smash Brothers was a sad day. He only beat me once ever in the hundreds of games we played, but it still was a sad day.
Oh no, me and my brother in summer vacation, we would play Marvel.
Bro, look at my streams there. Look how dope I look right now.
You look so great at him.
I installed some LEDs. I'm fucking vibrant now.
We would play 100 matches a day for 2 or 3 weeks every summer vacation.
Of Smash or Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, Marvel vs. Capcom. We are so prolific with Blue and Venom that we have, like, rule number 1 is we can never use Blue and Venom versus each other. Like, ever. We are so damn good with that combination that it is banned in the household. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. But that combination is not acceptable.
Did you ever play Smash Brothers, the one for the GameCube?
Melee? No. I
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was living with a bunch of people who were ranked top 10 in the world at that game, and so we would just do hours and hours and hours of that game every day until we got to a point where like it was a coin flip for who was going to win any of the matches, and like it was insane. Like one of my friends came to visit me. It was in Japan. I was living in Japan at the time, and one of my friends came to visit me, and we used to just play games together all the time. And when I left for Japan, we were pretty neck and neck at Smash Brothers. And then he came and he wanted to play because that was what we used to do. We used to just sit and play. And I would 4-stock him every time. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. And it just took like 30 minutes and he's like, I'm not playing with you anymore. This is terrible.
Living or playing with, I used to be kind of in the fighting game community.
Which game did you play?
It was just like local stuff, but I played Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 mostly.
Nice.
So when I have
No way I go over 3, right?
the mini SNES, right?
Nope, no way. Let's go, baby. White. We're white, baby.
So
There we go.
say that mini SNES got a firmware upgrade and all of a sudden
I
it had
need
a
it.
lot of games,
Fucking, I
right?
see Echoing Shade on the ground, though. It's a 3-star again. Love that. I'm not going to list this second one, though, before my first one sells.
You said there is some top in the world Smash players. Any names I recognize?
You're going to list it for... You're going to list it on the private marketplace that only I can see for 40,276 platinum.
I don't think that it'll even let me go that low, to be honest.
I'm just saying what I have because I'm a poor scrub. No, but I got a Howler's Call tonight, so I posted that for 47, and if that sells, that'll get me pretty close to 100. And I'm just trying to get to 100 so I can pick up a 4-star Echoing Shade. Or no, Essence of the Worthy. No, I'm just trying to get myself to be able to buy another 4-star gem. And the cheapest one that I can buy is Essence of the Worthy. And so I can pick that one up. Or Blessing of the Worthy. Yeah, because like I could try and upgrade my Seeping Bile, but I can only get a 3-star Bile, and I'd rather get a 4-star than a 3-star. Even though the Bile upgrade for my next rank is going to be really good. I'm a wizard, but it's more about getting the increased resonance.
You're a wizard!
And in PvP, I actually do like Blessing of the Worthy. Just so that when all those monks and crusaders and barbarians hop on my bum, I've got something to be like, surprise! And the damage reduction that you'll get for it, for the rank that I'll get, will be pretty useful in PvP as well.
Well, okay.
Granted, the Bile rank would be better. It'll increase my damage by more, but...
Notes, Adam? Taking notes?
That? Nah, I'm set, bro. I fucking shit. If I could get anything, I'd get an Echoing Shade for sure, but I'm fucking way beyond that point. Everything's past 5-star.
I actually very much want Echoing Shade for my wizard. I don't have... That's the only 5-star that I have never gotten and I don't have.
But I'd have to pull it at this point, and then I'd have to fucking break down probably my Howler's Call. Tough.
Howler's is just so bad for a wizard, though. It's literally the worst 5-star for a wizard.
It's
I think
good,
Howler's-
though, because of the stun. So it definitely helps with that. Like when you run out
Oh,
of
does it add stun?
yeah. It's a percentage
Rank
chance.
4.
I guess it's nice that it's homing, but even still, like, I don't know. I'm not sold on that one.
I mean, it's literally only as a stack to the Stoneflesh is the only reason I like it.
How long does the curse for Chip of the Stoneflesh last before it erupts?
It's like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, you guys don't attack her. This is my bae.
1.
What, you don't want us to actually attack this thing?
Yeah, leave her alone. She's mine.
Okay. So you have
Kai is not listening to you.
Guys, super rude.
He's just too strong.
White, white. It's white. Come on, baby. Big one, big one, big one, big one, big one. Oh, the first one out was a Chip of the Stoneflesh.
Hey, that's good. For a game hunter.
Oh my gosh, seeing all of these crazy gems drop.
No.
This is a 2-star shit.
I got a 3 and a 3 star.
Not bad.
I'm
And all right, echoing shade,
All kinds of 5 stars.
the hunger. Jeez.
Good thing I'm not doing those shots we talked about. Good thing the chat left.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, I would have definitely clapped you. You would have fucking got one shot city, girl.
Why did you go back to Demon Hunter, Sarah?
Oh fuck.
What?
She didn't even have all the gear, so she doesn't even really know. But
Okay, why did you hate being a wizard? Because I've played every class now except for Demon Hunter, and I went to wizard and I was like, this is great.
give it an asterisk. It's fine that you don't like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Hey, you girl know. She didn't.
No, I'm not saying she's wrong or anything like that. I'm just wondering why she didn't like the wizard.
Did I break something? I'm only getting 9 and 10 gold. Motherfucker.
One more.
See
Cool.
what you just did?
Let's do it. Let's get all these stacks in.
That was so 20 minutes ago, bro.
Dude. For 20 minutes, I've been doing Hell 1 like a moron.
You don't need your Paragon points for us to run this.
No wonder, but the XP is the same. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which hell you.
Oh my gosh, look at us all at 200.
That's not true. It's going up, but it goes down. The same.
Explosive. Cool. We like that.
Monster go up for experience.
Uh,
It's the same experience. Oh, look at it. Look at something in Hell 1. Look at how much experience you get. Hell 4. Resistant Hell 4.
blah 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 blah.
Switching back to Hell 1.
If you guys wind up playing this game, the wizard is really fun. The crusader is really strong. If you just like PvE, then the necromancer is really good. My own personal stance though is after having played everything but the demon hunter, the wizard is definitely the coolest class.
I'm gonna completely
There's just like
fight if I'm watching the UFC.
so much that you can do on the wizard that you just can't really do on the other classes. So it's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna do them both.
No, it's next week. No, never mind.
Alright, let's bring this on over here. Let's
No wonder people saw me like funny. Like, hey, what are you?
zipping. Try and find some more of these.
Nah, brother. Sucks against me.
Alright, there we go.
You say you want to suck my dick.
No,
You say come to the Midwest.
Oh man, these people.
some bear just,
I love them. They're fun.
and I will out damage him.
Oh, there's the boss. There we go. Shade of Destruction. Alright, this is Bale. We can kill Bale, that's okay.
Spawn times. From monsters spawn. What you can maximize.
And there we go. Alright, Bale's dead.
Last one I'm gonna run probably for a month. Be a goodie. I need my second ever 5-star. It's why
Come on.
I can't get to the chest, but it's why. Oh, I got out.
Ish, ish. I'm
Winston's so
stuck.
far on the ground, I see.
Come on. I can't move.
There's Winston. 3-star though.
Alright, well I think that's it for our 5-star gem runs, or 10 crest runs, or whatever you want to call them. Oh, what? What? What is this? Look at this! The portal's in the floor. What? Craziness. I've seen it where it's like all the way in the floor. This time just the tip is outside, but
Alright, I'm gonna go try to do some more upgrading real quick.
alright, let's do this and check this out. How much resonance does he have now? Alright, almost 3,000.
Once I get my 3K weeks, Sarah, I'll probably just run blues and let me run yours and my allowance.
5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5,
And then it's $1 like that.
5, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so those are all 4 stars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then there's, you know, the
Or do what?
not putting very much money in. Just being a scrub here. Oh man, it's embarrassing. 120 versus 30. Alright, yeah, we're gonna put this in. Although if I got the rank 2... Do I have one? 130, 110. So that'll still be less than the Fervent Fang, so I don't want to do anything with that. It's kind of tempting to actually get...
Paranoid one upgrade.
attempting to get Phoenix Ashes. Let's see. Let's see, I've got this for 47,710.
How cheap are chips going for right now?
Like 30-ish.
You're kidding me.
Alright. No way. No, they're going for 43 at the lowest. 43.8.
No, I've seen 33, 32.
They're
I'm just saying where they are right now. And if you actually click on it and look at the auto pay thing, the auto value, it's 44,000. So somebody might post it there because they're desperate, but you'll be able to sell them in the low 40s.
It's probably not even worth it because by the time you take it by the 0.85, I did it by minus 85. It's only 37K.
Oh, someone's got a 4-star Echoing Shade coming up in 8 hours for 100K.
100K? That's
Yeah. It's actually for what they put it for exactly what the market value is. They just didn't look at what the other ones are going for. But sadly, my Howler's Call will not sell and then give me my platinum by the time that thing becomes available. Dang it. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. I think it's gonna be dungeon time. Forgotten items, because of course I forgot items.
So far away.
Alright, let's go over here. Services. Do that. And actually, are we gonna do Hell 5 dungeons next?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make my build a I don't die build, ideally.
sorry, what's your CR?
7.
7.
It's exactly 4,400. I can increase it a little bit.
Just calling it now. You guys aren't going to be able to do Hell 5 dungeons.
I mean, you should want to. Take it here for next week.
You want to, but not at the CR you guys are at currently, because it's not been a like, if you guys are higher, then for sure.
Kai and Adam are both at 5,000 CP.
Right after the
I can go higher. I can get mine higher by busting up my set.
maybe, depending on how much higher you go. I just, 2 people right at recommended CR aren't going to be able to carry it.
What's the actual recommended CR?
5025. Yeah, if you click on Hell 5 and then you click on the little eye, it says 5025 is the recommended combat rating.
Yep.
Yeah, I have some free banger stuff I can put on.
If you can up your CR by a couple hundred, you have a better chance for sure.
There's a way to do that, but it would cost a lot of money. Yeah, I'm 4463 with my best stuff on. 65.
You're going to be getting like basically one shot. You're not going to be any health balls.
No. Yeah, you guys will basically be tying me up and dragging my corpse through.
I mean, you guys can try it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just with those TRs.
I mean, we just do one, we do a D. If it doesn't go well, we just go back to little old 4.
Right? Doesn't hurt to try. Wow. Em, I heard your in-game character.
What's Sarah's CR?
48.
Is that with your best CR stuff on? Okay.
Alright. What's coming up next?
So with my new stuff on, my
Yeah, there's nothing else to upgrade. Can I upgrade anything else here? Oh, I just don't have them. I don't have gold. Do you have to be Paragon 240 before gambling actually gives you the H5 gear?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've still been gambling just because I want the freezing hat that I don't have. The evil stupid game, and I don't have the scorch hat that you have on either, Adam.
I actually, this isn't my build. I got bored of doing the fucking same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something else. I just threw these skills on here and threw the best gear that it seemed like I had on for him.
Let's see, what is he running?
Damage is constant 40k popping up on my screen.
Do you want a suggestion for a way to make your build stronger?
Sure.
Swap out Devastation for the tornado that just keeps swirling and is homing.
Even giving up the charges.
So it's going to be in the main hand. So even though you're going to lose a charge of the tornado, so instead of having 3, you'll have 2. The tornado just does like so much damage as that damage over time. And if you're running, are you running Grace? Are you running Grace 4?
I was running 6, but now it's 4.
Okay, if you have Grace 4 on, that tornado ticks so often that in conjunction with Scorch and Meteor, you're going to be getting that Grace 4 stack.
Enemy continually damages all enemies in its path.
Yeah, that one. You're going to do like crazy damage.
Alright, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't look into it at all. I just threw in the shit that sounded like it'd be the best. So I'm all ears, baby.
Yeah, Windshaper is just fantastic with that one. And then let's see, do you have the Meteor that...
See how this goes.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
ask Kai real quick while I'm running if he has all of his highest CR shit on. Instead of his set
I know, I have a problem. Oh man, this game is a good time, guys. This game is a good time. Is there anything up here that we can do? All right, let's see. Is there anything up here that we can do? There we go. Okay, there's another gem. Pick up more Tourmaline. Always pick up Tourmaline, by the way. The plus damage. Diablo is a game where the more damage you do, the better. Life is useful, but you definitely want more damage. Having things like potency, resistance, armor, penetration, and armor is, it's always good to have extra stats and stuff, but always go for the Tourmaline if you can. It will be the way. Alright, is there a way to make it so I don't just get schwasty-faced melted here? So let's put Black Hole on, and then I'm gonna put Ice Armor on, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. This is gonna be bad news, bears. Real bad news, bears. Oh wait, he's not actually running the beam anymore. He's just running big kid damage. There we go.
Feels just like H4 to me.
Yeah, you're kind of melting things.
Yeah, you're going through it faster than I thought you would.
Oh, are you watching us, Tubelets?
Yeah,
This feels like it's the exact same speed, pretty much.
right, it's a little slower, but not that much.
I mean,
I'm doing so much damage.
when I was carrying Brad earlier, that's what this feels like, speed-wise.
Okay, sure.
Get touched.
I was gonna say something there too and decided against it.
I imagine the bosses are going to be. Hey, life insurance.
Life insurance is a scam. They want you to die.
That's exactly why. Yeah, that's how it works.
No, they don't want you to die.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, run.
My damage with this build earlier was going nuts, so if this is better, then that's pretty fucking lit.
Do you notice it doing any more, or does it feel the same?
It looks less, like, but it's hard to tell, because like I said, my other one was hitting for like a ton of 40s and 50s as it went through.
Yeah.
It stays alive longer, so it's just one of those deals. This is why we need fucking DPS meters in this game.
You know, there's actually a way of doing that. Do you want me to? Well, sort of. So I'm actually one of my videos coming up is going to be a DPS showcase between the different wizard beams, between Arcane Torrent, Frost Beam, and Disintegrate, just with all their good stuff on. And so what you do is you go into Mad King, and god dang it, you go into Mad King. You just go to that first boss dude. And then you just pour the whole beam into one, and then you just pour the whole beam of the second kind into it, and then you wipe, you reset. You pour the second beam, you wipe, you reset. You pour the third beam, you wipe, you reset, and you do it like 3 times each just for crit variance, to get like a decent sample, and then you just you take a screen cap of that final health total, and that will tell you your damage for the thing.
Makes sense. I'm gonna keep moving.
But yeah, so oops, I just revived that checkpoint on accident. So with this build, right, the idea is that you're gonna have less burst, but you're gonna have more sustained damage. So like against a boss or something, you should do like quite a bit more damage, but you're not gonna like burst as much.
Makes sense. And I'll take your word for it for sure. 'Cause like I said, I literally just on a whim this afternoon, I was like, I'm tired of this constant dual spraying and holding down shit.
You wouldn't consider doing a
Scorch with black hole just to kind of suck them into a general area, but
that one can definitely be nice. I did that with that build for a little bit. I wound up liking the Scorch ticks.
I figured the scorch is better. Same thing you were just talking about bosses and shit like that. The black hole doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, although I think that actually the regular Scorch is better than the Boom Scorch, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it lasts longer.
Me right now.
Here, how about I'm gonna leave and come back in and see if I can get him to move.
Okay.
I wish there was a way that, like, since you can unstuck yourself, if you could unstuck, like, the NPC or the dungeon.
I've actually never seen this before. I really needed to eat this time.
Come on, game. Why you do this?
I just flew all over you right there. You feel that?
Oh, man. I guess that you guys can only, like, mildly hear what's going on in the chat. Oh, no. I can't get near him. The moment I get near him, it cutscenes you to go down the cliff. We're stuck.
We gotta just watch it.
Yeah, we gotta leave.
Feels bad. I guess Blitz was right. We can't do this.
But he's wrong about why we can't do it.
But that's not what's important. That's sad. Half that run.
Oh, I have caps on? I do have caps on. Oh well. Silly me. Alright. Let's try this. Round 2. Fight.
Sarah, do you lead?
Nah, she's still in.
Are you in there, Sarah?
Heels deep.
Oh. Yeah, if we're running through this, all of them should be easy except for maybe Path. POA.
Pit, yeah, Pit is just... Ugh. I was so glad when I first joined Legion, like that very first few minutes, you guys invited me to do Pit with you guys for Hell 4. And I had just gotten to Hell 3 ready, and like you guys just dragged my butt through there, and it was just the worst thing. I felt so embarrassed. And then at the very end, it dropped the Grace belt, and I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to do this when I hit Hell 4. Yeah, it was so great. But now I'm at a point where that grace belt is so bad that I need to do it again.
Cigars, for Hell 3, but I'm getting reduced experience in Hell 2, and this really sucks.
Is there not more parties on the runway? I figured there was a bajillion people on the night.
Want to carry me? Probably not.
I'm sure that there's gotta be, right?
I feel like it's not so bad if when you get in, you just say like, "Hey, I know that I'm not high and I need to carry. If you're not cool with it, I'm good with leaving."
Discord, I'll say something to Discord. I assumed you were gonna be running fucking H4 with just whoever, American Express or any of those dudes. Hold up.
I'm not gonna go to
Okay.
this anyways. I'm gonna go early.
We got going on tomorrow.
I'm going fishing in the morning.
Nice. Are you gonna going for a channel again?
All right, let's see.
What was that bait? I meant to ask you and I forgot 'cause I got late and you left and I messaged you like right before I fell asleep.
Ah,
What was that bait called? That
there we go. I'm just trying to help out right now, chat, with black hole and stuff. So I'm at this stage just trying to be helpful by adding utility because I can't do jack squat
you have multiple lights on there and caught the one?
damage wise in this run. Like, look at this. I'm doing 500 damage to these things, and they have 152,000 health. Oh man, that's depressing.
I shouldn't say that.
Alright,
They eat that shit up. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
there we go. Hot dogs have so many preservatives in them, like, they do not rot.
Get them to the point that they're stinky.
The worst was, have you guys ever seen any of the experiments with McDonald's?
I said hot dogs. It's actually rots that are
Alright, we got a whole bunch of bad guys. Alright. By the way, we're in Hell 5 right now, chat. So yeah, if you guys wanted to know what it looks like in Hell 5, we're in Hell 5, which for me is really bad. Really bad. Like, it's good because I'll get gear, but take a look at this. I take 969% more damage, and I deal 90% less damage. So it shows that Bale has got a CP combat rating of 5025, and I've got a combat rating of 4463. So basically, I'm just getting smushed on in here. There's absolutely nothing useful that I can do, except ideally not dying. That would be useful. Fortunately, with all my stuff on, I'm not dying so much, but it's still savage. Not good.
Yeah, I should get there tomorrow.
Alright, Zoltan Cool, please don't get stuck this time. This is, if we complete it, this will be my first Hell 5 dungeon. So, I haven't done any yet, but it'll be good to start accumulating some Hell 5 gear. So, because with the Hell 5 gear, as soon as I hit Paragon 240, that'll be good. I gain like, I don't know, what, like 2, 3, maybe 3 Paragon levels a day. So 240 will take me like a week and a half or so. Which, you know, that's not too bad. It's definitely doable. Oh my gosh, it's right there at the edge of that black hole. It is just not going in. So this timer up here is for a bonus chest. So the bonus chest doesn't really get very much, but, you know, it's nice to get. I think I've gotten like a legendary piece from that once, but yeah. Alright, here we go. We got 2 minutes. We're still doing fine, although, as we've established, I do nothing. Run away. Run like a cheese. Right, cheese doesn't run, Michael. Cheese doesn't run, but I can imagine it runs. It gives me the runs. Does that count? Right? That's a thing. Lactose intolerance for the loss. Major loss, too. But, you know, whatever. There we go. Suck everything in. Right there. Try and pretend that I'm being helpful. Look, Ma, I helped. I'm doing damage. Yay! But, like, not really very much. Still, better than nothing. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. There we go. Bring him on in.
These numbers are so
They are. It's just what you have to rely on is that the extra grace triggers are going to make it so that you're doing more damage, and then just the more sustained damage of the tornado. Because instead of getting one big number for the tornado, you're getting like, is it 6 seconds that it lasts for? If so, that's 12 extra damage numbers. So if you like the other build, it might just be like negligible.
I just hate that this game doesn't give you more information,
You know, I actually really liked in WoW having just the damage meter where it would show your DPS and how much damage you did and stuff. Like, we would just had like the craziest contests for who would do the most damage, who'd do the most damage per second, all that kind of stuff.
That one thing, right? The world event? Why not just...
Oh, do they?
It can be in the game for everything. Why not add it everywhere? Yeah, they rank top 3 on the Ancient Nightmare.
Oh, yeah, the top 3, yeah. I feel like they... And I could be wrong on this, but like it's part of why they didn't like the damage meters in WoW, right? Was just that it made people sort of dicks.
I mean, the money in this game does that, right?
It can. But I feel like people who are more disposed
I've ever played.
to be that way. I would say that this game has like a greater number, like for the people who have put a lot in that are like in that really elite category, like they just, a lot of them just, for example, Prodigal, like it seems like when they're talking they feel like they're better than everyone else because they're stronger.
Funny about what you just said. He doesn't have that much money and he's not that good. He gets carried and then he still brags about it.
What is his resonance?
Yo, Trev, what's up?
His resident like 1,500 or something.
That's it?
Last time I looked.
Yeah, he's a coattail rider, bro.
Because like the other bears, I haven't had like any personal issue with. Like I've enjoyed like a number of them, but Prodigal just talks so much crap. Football. Thank you for changing the subject. Yes, I love football, and I'm ready for it. Although I'm more excited right now about baseball because I'm in the fantasy playoffs. So
Fucking brutal, bro. Turns into a lifestyle.
it does, but I have never not made it to the finals. Like I've made it to the finals of every league I've ever been in baseball.
I think that most people like quit on the thing most of the time. I feel like there's like 4 people left active by August.
No, like in my competitive leagues with like just all people I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baseball's my jam, but I also I played baseball, so. You did?
So I blew my knee out 3 times.
That's how I blew out my shoulder.
Played Little League like in 3rd grade or something.
Dude, that counts. Yeah, that's how you get all the girls.
Lance made it.
That's also how you get all the girls.
That is how you know it's back. So sharp.
Oh! Okay, that's fair, but like... Okay, I'm not actually getting into that. I'm gonna be good. Alright, so Adam, you're really into basketball, right? Okay, so they just announced the all rookie team for the WNBA this season, and I feel like this season for the WNBA was kind of exciting, having Sue Bird in her final season.
Backtrack real quick. I don't not like women's sports. I just don't watch it.
It's okay. This will still. Thanks, Adam. So there was a lady who made it to the all rookie team,
I know the names and stuff.
and her scoring average this season was 0.4 points per game.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind. I was like, how did this happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I just, and it's not even the women thing. Like, there's women's sports that I love, but oh, stop it. You don't watch WNBA either. I died.
There are definitely some women's sports that I enjoy watching over men's sports, but like the U.S. women's team is fantastic, but just that one thing of that lady making the first team.
Watching volleyball with you. You're making me sound like an absolute hater, bro. And I'm not.
Beach volleyball is fantastic too.
I like the other volleyball more. I don't know why. Like, you think the whole, like, girls and bikinis and shit like that, but I really do like the regular version more. Probably because I played it, like, semi-seriously.
I just feel bad for them in regular volleyball, like when they dive and then like you hear their skin like squeak against the hardwood. I'm like, oh god, because like they play hard.
I just can't get into, like, the NBA scoring, or WNBA scoring, and, like, I don't know, breakaway finger rolls, stuff like that, you know?
I've never been
Not exciting.
into it like I am into the NBA. Like I'm glad for specific stars in the league, but this was just more of a I saw on ESPN
Rookie of the year thing.
that, and it just blew my mind. Okay, you're not a big like sports fan though, right? April, like when I say sports fan, I mean like NBA fan. You're not an NBA fan though, are you? That's fair.
Going to Thunder games.
The Thunder would be really cool.
I don't want to go to a hockey game.
Didn't the Thunder set a record for like the loudest stadium in a game?
Yeah, Loud City.
That would be really exciting, honestly.
We went to game 1 of the NBA Finals when they beat the Heat, the only game they ended up winning.
That's the way to go. I got to check one of my bucket list things off when my favorite baseball team is the Red Sox, and it's okay. I know. And so I actually got that they won the last World Series in Los Angeles where I live, and I was able to get tickets to go see the Red Sox win the World Series. Because like they were like $100 for a ticket because everyone in LA knew that they were gonna lose, and so no one wanted to go. And it was actually the same price for me to go see them win the World Series as it would have been in the regular season for me to watch them play.
Right. Sarah and I started a bucket list thing. We want to go to all of the stadiums now.
Oh, that would be so cool. I collect a hat from every stadium I go to.
Oh, Sarah, we got to go back to Texas now for real. We really want to go back. Texas Rangers Stadium was insane, and we didn't even know it. We bought tickets to the game for like $55, right? And they were third or fourth row in the outfield. They came with all-you-can-eat food and drink. Like, I didn't
Oh yeah, we have those in LA.
know about it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's fantastic. You can't get beer for it, but it's all you can
Here's where
eat and
we
drink.
bought one, too, which is way cheaper than any of the stuff, concerts or anything, even in like Wichita, let alone like.
Okay, have you ever been to an Atlanta Falcons game?
No, I've never been to. I've been to Atlanta for work, but I've never been to any sporting events there.
All right, so if you ever have a chance to see a Falcons game, the owner of the Falcons decided to try an economic experiment on the Falcons by making their concessions the cheapest in all of professional sports. So it's like $1 for a hot dog kind of thing. So the idea is that they're not trying to make money on the concessions because that's like they didn't care as much about that to see like what would happen. And actually, the Falcons, of all teams in the NFL, when they did that, made the most money on concession sales and also on merchandise sales. They blew everyone else completely out of the water. Because people would go to the games early and be like, yeah, I'm just going to go here for dinner. So I'm just going to buy like a bunch of food and drinks. And since I spent so little on the food, I'm going to buy a jersey. And like people would just spend just as much, if not more, but they'd be inclined to spend more because the entry price was much less.
Right. That's all good and well until they're good again, and they blow that shit right back up.
Did you say that they'll be good again? I don't know, man.
If they ever are.
That Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Back around, right?
Do you ever come back from that?
I mean, everybody that was a part of that's long gone, now, right?
Right, but as a franchise, can you ever come back from that loss?
I mean, depends on what you call coming back.
I know they can. It's just that was the most savage Super Bowl loss.
Obviously, it's your team.
You don't like the Patriots?
I'm a Dolphins fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you would not like the Patriots.
Respect Tom Brady though.
I can't believe that guy is 45.
It took me like 18 years to say that, but I said it finally.
I didn't respect Jordan when he was playing as the GOAT. I hated him because he always won, and I wanted to see all of the other teams win because I've always liked underdog teams. So like I wanted the Sonics to win, I wanted the Suns to win, I wanted the Jazz to win. But this time around with Brady, like I am able to fully enjoy him as an athlete.
Man, let me tell you about this guy, LeBron James, real quick.
Who?
LeBron James.
Is that someone in football?
He would probably dominate for us, dude.
Honestly, he would be the most ridiculous football player of like any basketball player. Ooh, a legendary. Heck yeah.
Great wide receiver, too. College, or in high school, rather.
Oh, I got the Scorch hat. I didn't have that. That's a new legendary for me.
Nice. Now you just have to wait 40 levels.
I know. Just destroy it for the essence. There you go. You know, I'm okay with a few Legos. Yeah, for reals, I couldn't hear you either, my guy.
I was just saying, what do you guys think of Patrick Mahomes?
So I very much enjoy watching Patrick Mahomes on the field because he is just a generational talent. Like, the stuff that guy does with a football is insane. I'm interested to see how he performs without Tyreek Hill for a full season.
Getting ready to say generational talents, like, there's so many fucking great quarterbacks that are right there with him. Like, he's really good, but he's gone backwards every year since his second year.
All right, so
He's not arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
this year is a big year for him.
That's the thing, because Juju had a couple of down years. Juju was a great wide receiver.
Fantastic, yeah.
Like 1,400 yards and 8 touchdowns or something like that.
Okay, so if you
Really good. I just don't think it's easy to talk about like the quarterbacks right now because it's such a thing where the defense can't really defend.
if you look at like Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, those and Drew Brees, right? Those are the three best quarterbacks of this current generation. I think that would be fair to say, yeah. And then for the up and coming generation, I think you've got Mahomes, and then you've got like Josh Allen, and you've got Herbert, and then you've got Lamar Jackson.
Bro, you didn't even name the fucking dude that just mushroomed Stan Patrick Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl.
Who am I missing?
Joe Burrow.
Oh, Burrow. Yeah, we'll see. I need to see like another season of Burrow.
Really, really good. I mean, he's been elite his rookie year. He was elite until he got hurt.
I love that they picked up Jamar Chase, by the way. Like, when Cincinnati drafted him, I was like, this is going to be fun.
So, like, right now, with the way the rules are, it's really hard to, like, judge quarterbacks because they get their wide receivers get free releases. Like, it's just really hard. But they're all really, really, really good. But generational is hard to say because you can't have a list of guys to be called generational talents. There's 7 of them that you just listed. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't think that Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or any of those other guys, apart from Breeze, Rodgers, and Brady, are generational talents.
You do realize that Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes, right?
I don't think he is.
He is, bro. Did you watch this week?
That was pretty savage at the end, yeah.
He's done more with less, for sure. He's better out of the pocket. Like Mahomes is still out of the pocket. Josh Allen's just a better quarterback, honestly. And I hate to say that. I truly believe he's a better quarterback. Look what happened to him when he went from like having nobody as his wide receiver in his wide receiving core to just adding Stephen Diggs, bro. Just exploded.
So that's actually what I'm looking at right now.
You pull up Mahomes and I'll pull up Josh Allen.
Sure, I've actually got both of them. Oh man, that's insane. So the thing, like, for Mahomes, so this is the same reason why. So when I look at the two of them next to each other, hold on. Allen's actually pretty okay at that. Okay, so here.
$100 right now that Mahomes doesn't complete more than 84% of his passes on Sunday. I don't even know who they're playing, but I'm super confident in that.
Oh, no, I would not take that bet. But like, so my brother used to try and argue about Drew Brees being a better quarterback than Tom Brady, and so I never felt that Brees was better, but for the simple reason of Brees's interceptions compared to Brady's interceptions. So Brady was much better at protecting the football, and turnovers are just so costly in the NFL.
Tom Brady always had a top 10 defense, and Drew Brees had to get out there and sling it, right? So I mean, it's kind of it's a team game. It's the ultimate team game. You know, you have a side of the ball that you're not even on the field. Drew Brees was definitely a better quarterback, a better passer of the football than Tom Brady. But Tom Brady didn't have to score as many points. Drew Brees could go out there and put up 42 points and lose to a Carolina football team. Other than their Super Bowl year, obviously. But I do think that Brees, as far as talent goes, and that's not to say he's the GOAT, because, you know, winning gets involved and all that and everything like that, but just as far as throwing the football, like, he does a lot of, like, check down, like, in his Randy Moss year, it's a lot of short passes and check downs and stuff like that.
So Brady just goes for what works.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking anything away from him. I said I think he's the GOAT. I'm just saying that, like, and same thing with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is 50 times the quarterback that Tom Brady is, as far as talent goes. But it's a team game. And, you know, he never has any sort of running game. He never has any sort of defense. He's in shootouts. He's getting hurt. He's getting hit a lot. So there's just a lot of things to go into.
So here, for Mahomes versus Allen, for example, right? Mahomes has a better touchdown to interception ratio. Mahomes has a better average distance for completions.
Last year, what do you
Career for
don't look at career, though.
for the average throw, and then
Years, stuff like that when he had nobody.
also the percents, right? So, but like even Mahomes' first year, he only played one game.
A playoff team over for a quarterback. This is question. Like, you're looking at individual stats of two players that don't correlate at all. Like, you can't look at Josh Allen's first year and Patrick Mahomes' first year and think that those were the same thing. I'm talking about right now. Like, look at last year's stats. How are last year's stats?
Okay, so take Allen's best year and take Mahomes' best year. Take Allen's second best year. Take Mahomes' second best year.
5 years ago, Mahomes' best year was 5 years ago or 4 years ago. I don't care about that. I'm talking about right now. If you're talking careers, I'm not trying to have a career argument. You're right. Patrick Mahomes has had a better career. He is not a better quarterback right now. And I don't think it's close, to be 1,000,000% honest.
Okay, let's take 2021. I think that's that. So if we take 2021, I think that this is actually overwhelmingly in Mahomes' favor. So this is going to mess up my computer screen, but that's okay. So it's just I have to hold down tab to talk, so my screen starts shooting down. So last year, Allen had an average of 6.8 yards per completion. Mahomes's was 7.4. So Mahomes's was better there.
Well, I mean, speed kills, right? Like, you can throw Tariq and those guys and splits. What's the grand totals? Like, completion percentage?
So Mahomes had
Yards, rushing touchdown.
Mahomes beat him in every non-rushing category. So Mahomes beat him in completion percentage, yards, average, and touchdowns to interception ratio, and touchdowns thrown, and had fewer interceptions.
And how about with the rushing side of it?
Let's see. Where would I even find that?
Good, like, all purpose.
there's no question that he's a better rusher, but I also don't like personally feel that a quarterback who's a better rusher adds very much to their team.
Crazy, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, tell me your top 5 rushing quarterbacks of all time, or even top 3. Give me your top 3.
I can't think right now, bro. I don't know
It's got to be Cam Newton,
how many
Lamar Jackson, and Michael Vick, right?
gain by rushing for a first down.
I'm not saying that rushing is unimportant. I'm saying that if you take a look at the top rushing quarterbacks of all time, you've got Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick, and Cam Newton. I think that's pretty fair to say, right? How many Super Bowls did they win combined?
I don't know. I don't even know how I could even try to argue against this. To be honest with you, I'm dumbfounded.
0 combined Super Bowl wins. So it's just that like rushing is like a fantastic metric during the regular season.
Individual players based off of the team thing. There's no way to argue against that. It's simply not possible to argue against your logic when you use team achievements to prove your point about individual players. There's no way to come back against that.
But you see, like the Chiefs, when they won the Super Bowl, they had a dog crap for defense, but like they were so prolific on offense that they were great. Lamar Jackson, the Ravens were fantastic on the defensive end and the offensive end when Jackson won his MVP award, and even Cam Newton and the Panthers made it to the Super Bowl as well. And it's just that they're these prolific players and they're able to make these amazing plays. And they're freakishly amazing athletes, but what they bring to the table does not translate into their teams winning the Super Bowl. And for me, personally, that is one of the major determinants of greatness.
That you're just going to negate 400 extra yards and 4 extra touchdowns when all Mahomes did. I know you said he won every category outright, but
For throwing.
He got sacked more. He had 1 more touchdown. He had 2 less interceptions, and that does not negate 4 rushing touchdowns. Like that, those 4 rushing touchdowns are more purposeful to winning games than 2 interceptions across 6 games and 1 touchdown. You're right on the yards. Like the yards are effectively when you include the rushing as a push, but the rushing aspect for Josh Allen is what makes him a better quarterback. He can go out and get more first downs. He's a tougher guy. He's never been hurt, and he's on the rise. Like go look at Patrick Mahomes over the years. His best year was his second year, right?
We'll say it's his first year as a starter, yeah. But even like Mahomes' one, if you will, down year was a pretty phenomenal year by like most metrics.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not, top even 3 or 2 for sure. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I truly believe that Josh Allen is developing and getting better, while Mahomes is not. He's stagnant, and he just lost again, arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
Yeah, losing Tyreek Hill will be an interesting thing to see this year for sure.
But I really think that what's the name can help more than people think.
What kind of odds will you give me on Mahomes having a better year than Josh Allen?
How are we going to define that? Because do you hear the argument we just had?
I know.
So I mean that depends which of us you ask, right? Like for me, if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and their winning the Super Bowl is a direct result of Mahomes having a great year, then for me personally, that would make Mahomes the better quarterback, even if Josh Allen has a better statistical season.
You see, and that's the problem with us having this conversation at all, is you're equating team achievements over personal performance when talking about who is a better personal performer. That said, I would be less surprised the Chiefs didn't make the playoffs than I would be if they won the Super Bowl. I would be more surprised if they won the Super Bowl than if they didn't make the playoffs, if that makes sense.
I think it's more that an individual player, like most positions, an individual player is not going to impact winning as much as the quarterback does. It definitely helps. I'm not going to say that any position in football is a pointless position. Like I won't say that. But like I think that the quarterback has a tremendous impact on the winning of a game, and I think that there are quarterbacks who win consistently, even with less on the field, because what they do on the field is more valuable.
Always had like literally the best offensive weapons surrounding him. He has the best tight end. He had, well, just for the sake of argument, he's had a top 3 wide receiver and then a bunch of other speed, right? So he's always had like absolute elite weapons that were elite before he was their quarterback. That's not disputed, right?
No, I won't dispute that at all.
So, I mean,
Josh Allen has elite weapons right now too, though.
not like that. There's literally one tight end as good as Kelsey in the league.
Oh, I'm not saying he has Kelsey, but I think that Stefan Diggs is pretty darn good.
Yeah, Diggs is really good for sure. He's a top 10, 15 wide receiver, no doubt. But that's it. Other than that, he's turning like your Gabriel Davises and discarded dudes, that weren't doing anything anywhere else into solid players. I couldn't even tell you who his tight end is right now, and I just had a fantasy draft, so 50 or something like that. I don't know.
Shoot, I have no idea who the Bills' tight end is.
But I mean, that's the thing, is like you want to talk about Mahomes elevating and taking his team up above that. It's not just him. It's his team. It's the people he has around him. It's Travis Kelsey that you can hit for a 50. He caught 4 yards downfield. Same with Tyreek, 7-yard slant to the house. Like, Mahomes has made some great plays, no doubt, but he's had more talent than anyone to work with, in my opinion. At least until, Cooper Kupp went nuts last year, obviously. But, I just have a hard time with the winning dictating how good you are. What do you think of Aaron Rodgers?
So he was actually going to be the next thing that I was going to say was Rodgers. So I think Aaron Rodgers is absolutely an all-time great. I hate him as a person, but I think he's an all-time great without a doubt. So Aaron Rodgers, his teams succeed time in, time out, even when he doesn't have great receivers. And they haven't won the Super Bowl without having great receivers, that Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb year. And that definitely is a knock against. And once they got Devontae Adams, that added an extra element to their team.
Never Rodgers, never
But it's more like if you watch Rodgers with like minutes left in the game.
had a running game, right? Never had a running game, really.
No, they did not.
The last couple of years, and they literally Rodgers, for them to win, it had to be Rodgers with 2 minutes left, fucking making miracles happen.
And that's the thing, he could do that. Like Rodgers was able to produce wins where other quarterbacks would not.
But he only has 1 Super Bowl, and that's your knock on.
It is definitely a knock on Rodgers, without a doubt. He has won a Super Bowl, but he's also won 4 MVPs and back-to-back MVPs, which is really hard to do because the MVP is very much like a media-driven like storybook award.
The media never really liked him, to be honest.
No. So, I mean, I think that that's definitely in his favor, and he did win a Super Bowl. It's like how I'll say that Drew Brees is one of the best quarterbacks, even though he's only won 1 Super Bowl. I think that reasonably he could have had 2, because that play with the Rams was baloney.
Well, like 3 years in a row, they had shit like that happen.
That pass interference call.
Yeah, and then they made the rule, and then they overturned the rule.
That was just nonsense.
I don't know. I just don't like saying this player is better than this player because they've won when it's a 52-man roster. Like, it's literally the ultimate team game. Yes, a quarterback can have a big moment and overcome, but if your defense gives up, for example, with Mahomes last year, when Joe Burrow and them went batshit crazy on him in the playoffs, is that a knock on Mahomes? Mahomes did everything he could, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Mahomes only has 1 ring, right?
He has 1 ring. Yeah, he's also quite young.
I don't think he's ever going to get another one, bro. The problem is, and this is the same thing I said about Dak, you got to win
that definitely makes it a lot harder. Like, it definitely makes it harder.
Rodgers had the problems he had, and that's why they had problems with teams. Once you put that money in, like look at all the great quarterbacks. I think Russell Wilson's a great quarterback, and they were amazing, you know, because they were able to pay all that defense. They had the running game, but as soon as you have to pay him, you just don't ever win again.
Okay, so what about Brady? So, I mean, that man gets paid, and he's been around for a long time, and he won his without being on a rookie contract.
Taken so many pay cuts and restructured so many times.
He has.
And he also had the best coach in the history of the NFL.
Oh my gosh! So speaking of Belichick, I saw the most hilarious thing last night. So there was a player for the Patriots, and his phone died in the middle of the night, and he's like, yeah, so my phone dies in the middle of the night, and rather than, and he's like, I got up and I knew I was going to be 10 minutes late to the team meeting, and he was like, I was worried I was going to get cut, and just with the way that like contracts aren't guaranteed in the NFL and whatnot, he's driving to the meeting and he's just tripping balls. He's like, oh my god, I'm going to get cut. What do I do? Like, there's no way Belichick accepts that my phone died in the middle of the night. And so he's contemplating this, and there's this dinged up old church van in front of him in his lane. And he's like, I gotta rear end this car. I gotta hit it. And so he hits the car so that he can say, hey, I got in a car accident. That's why I'm late. Like, the idea that a player is that afraid of getting cut and their coach, that they would go to that end. Like, I'm not saying that's a good story in that, like, you know, he did good. I just think it's just an absolutely ridiculous anecdotal story about how terrifying Bill Belichick is.
Right. And Mac Jones was in for a year, I feel like this year too.
I hope so.
Struggle.
Oh, you think he's going to struggle?
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna have a real bad time. He threw like 3 interceptions against the Raiders' third string defense. The last game he played, and I can't name a weapon on their team again. They have no weapons whatsoever.
They keep doing that on the Patriots. It blows me away. Like, there were so many years with Brady at the helm where I was like, I don't know a single wide receiver on this team. Like, who are these guys?
I don't know. He always had at least one really, really good wide receiver, I feel like.
I mean, he had Gronkowski, but there were a lot of years where, like, there was just...
He had Randy Moss, he had Edelman.
Randy Moss was for 1 year. Edelman for sure, but he also had a lot of injuries.
I feel like he had like 8 different wide receivers like that got busy.
He kept getting, like, these guys for 1 year, and then he'd have, like, 1 year of, like, nobody, and then he'd have 1 year and then, like, 1 year of nobody. But, like, it's kind of hard to remember some of them because of his longevity and how much he won.
Right. I mean, obviously Tampa, he's got arguably
That's insane. That's not fair.
top 3. I really think Cincinnati is going to be a problem for a while. I think T. Higgins is really good.
Cincinnati is very good.
Is this buzzed out again, bro?
No, it's just there's a mob back here.
Love good football talk.
Gad. Yeah, we're talking football, Gad. I'm not sure that you can hear the other side of this conversation.
But no, Patrick Mahomes is definitely top 2, 3.
I'm sorry, Gad. I need to figure out a way to make it so that, like, the Discord's louder.
This year, as far as making the playoffs goes, that division got really fucking hard.
I think the biggest problem for the Chiefs is just going to be how bad their defense is and how much they're going to rely on Mahomes. And then the other really big problem I honestly foresee for the Chiefs is, like, the Buccaneers defense figured them out. Like, they just absolutely destroyed them in that Super Bowl. And I feel like other teams took notes on, like, how do you defend.
They had so much talent defensively up front on that defense. You can't just have that, you know?
Oh no, that's true, but, like, they dominated them in the trenches. Like, the MVP of that game should have just been the line. That was insane. Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know who I think's going to win the Super Bowl this year. Might be the Bills, bro.
I don't have an answer for that. I don't know football enough to know who's going to win the Super Bowl. Like, I feel like there's always, like, some surprise team.
Injuries, though, you know, that's the big issue.
Yep.
extra week, so I feel like there's probably going to be more injuries.
Probably.
I need a fucking legendary, or actually, I need a set drop this time.
I can answer basketball stuff, but football, less confidence.
Well, there's also way less variation in basketball too. You got
Yeah.
go 7 or 8 deep.
The better team pretty much always wins. Not always, but almost always.
I think Golden State might run it back.
I don't know. I would love it if they did.
Uh-oh, did Kai just yeet, bro? Kai said fucking a mom one. Didn't even say yeah yeet.
Yeah, Kai just ran away from us. 100%.
What was it? So back to Blitz, this bet we were talking about. How are we defining that?
I don't know.
Wait. So is the question who's going to have a better season, Mahomes or Allen?
Yeah, who's gonna have a better year?
So I think I think that Allen is more likely to have a better year this year, just with having like a significantly better team around him. However, that doesn't mean that Mahomes won't have like an exceptional year or that he won't be better.
Significantly better team. How are you coming to that?
What team is which team has the highest odds of winning the Super Bowl this year?
So, are you talking about offense and defense then? I thought you meant
Yeah.
offense, because he definitely doesn't have a better offense. Overall, if he has the best target, I would rather have Kelsey than Diggs, personally. And like I said earlier, this is going way back to the beginning of this conversation, but I actually think that signing of Corvette's huge.
So the team with the best odds right now to win the Super Bowl is the Bills, followed by the Bucks, followed by the Chiefs.
Was that preseason or is that after this game, though?
I don't know.
'Cause it's
I can check.
at this point, for sure. I'd be interested to see him after this week's over, like on Tuesday.
September 6th is when this came out. So that'd be before?
That would have been before, yeah.
Yeah, so Bills, Bucks, Chiefs.
That actually kind of surprises me, even though I'm on the stance that I'm on. I'm actually kind of surprised that Bills are number 1.
They've been talked about the most, like, going into the season, though.
Where's the team that was in the Super Bowl last year? Where's
The Bengals?
They're young. They added a ton of talent. They added practically a whole offensive line. That's crazy that they're not even top. They weren't even top 5, right? I might have to go bet on them.
Shoot, where are the Bengals? Okay, it goes Bills, Bucks, Chiefs, Rams, Packers, Niners, Browns, Boys, Broncos, Chargers, Ravens, Bengals. Bengals are 12th. Bengals are 12th.
The Dallas Cowboys are on that list.
I'm just reading down the list. The Cowboys
Damn.
are above the Broncos, Chargers, Ravens, and Bengals.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
So how do we do this? Can we do some kind of like total yards, passing and rushing, plus touchdowns, or like?
We could just do it like
Here, you want my suggestion? Do total yards for each player, season and playoffs combined.
nah, because then you might not get the same amount of games. And
Exactly.
That's with me having the guy that's the favorite. I'm just talking about regular season, bro. The way I would have done this in the past would be just going off of like Final Fantasy football rankings, but that doesn't take any
Hey.
completion percentage, which is a huge deal.
If you do fantasy football rankings, then you have to have thrown touchdowns as a 6 and rushing touchdowns as a 6.
Oh yeah, yep, absolutely.
Because if you do 4 for the thrown, a player like Josh Allen is going to win that like every time.
Yeah, it would be definitely that. But I don't like that because it doesn't take into consideration completion percentage, and it really doesn't take into consideration interceptions. There's a big discrepancy there, but I don't expect that there will be. I expect it'll be pretty close like last year. I think Allen might have more touchdowns and less interceptions this year. I really just truly believe that Allen is getting better year after year, and Mahomes is not. And I don't think that there's any disputing or debating that.
Mahomes has not gotten significantly better. You do, if you want grace.
Oh, is that my thumb? Thumb me, daddy.
You did not get grace.
I was just going through all my stuff. Yep, I got the other one. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you got shafted, my guy. Fingers are like the most like stressful things to get because you just never know if it's your set or not.
So is there some way to include all the completion percentage and interceptions?
We can just mutually agree on it and get like a third party to say yay or nay, and if it's close enough, we just call it a push. Like last year, if we'd done this last year, I truly believe that Josh Allen had a better team. So close in a you know, it's a push. When you're arguing the difference between, you know, is the one guy's advantage and the other guy has 4 extra rushing touchdowns, I think rushing touchdowns are more important than we see people don't. And that would be, I would accept that as a push.
Yeah.
We're driving Sarah away, Adam. I think we're making her hate us.
Super duper tired. She tried taking a nap earlier.
Well, it's just like even last time when we started talking about basketball, it just got totally silent in here beyond us arguing sports.
What are you trying to bet, bro?
I don't know. Not that much.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do like a hand job or something.
Well, that's not much.
It's not that much.
I honestly feel like that myself and either Kyra or myself and Sarah, I feel like we could carry people through that.
Yeah, that was easy peasy. You know, my favorite bet with friends is like betting them like dinner or something because then even if you lose, you win because you get to go out and have a night with your buddies.
Right, yeah, that's a good point. Like how this guy thinks. That ring isn't even good, bro. Yeah, none of that stuff was any good, Rip.
Well, the belt and the helm will both be upgrades for me, but I still want to dismantle this helm even though I won't.
Are you gonna be up much longer? I know you said you were going to bed early. We can run some H4.
Yeah, I'm heading to bed in a minute. Or were you talking to Blitz?
Blitz, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody going to bed? Okay.
Like an hour or two ago, but
We got into this talk, bro. Let's bet dinner on it, and the loser has to drive to the other person's town.
alright. I don't know if you want to stay at my crappy little apartment.
I mean, it could be an up and down thing. Like you did it. Or we might be able to make a trip out of it. Maybe just you and I get a.
All right, all. I think that this is probably about as far as we're gonna get for dungeoning and stuff tonight.
Make a trip out of it,
But thank you all so much for coming in and watching. And if you're just watching this after, then hopefully you like football because there's no way you made it here unless you do.